What do you think is the biggest misconception about LA in general? I think like living here for 5 or 6 years now, I think it's like, from my perspective, it's like people come out here, but they don't really ever come to LA. They go to like the Valley, or they go to Hollywood, or they go to Beverly Hills, and they think that's LA. Exactly. But really, the closest part of LA they've been to is when they landed.
Exactly. I think the biggest misconception is that everybody in LA is fake. It's like, nah, man, you stay north of the 10 freeway, and like, you know, you are on, no disrespect, on Fairfax all day, or on Melrose all day, and you know, it's kind of like, yo, go where the culture is, you know, go where you could get some good food at. Go, you know, to Haroon, you know, in Lamar Park, you know, where you get a sense of like real community, you know. So I personally feel like that's the biggest misconception of LA. And a lot of times, honestly, it be like people that will come here and adapt to a mentality that they feel like they have to live in LA. And a lot of people, you know, for the most part, you know, they meet people like that and they feel like everybody in LA is like that. And that's not the case. Well,
and most of the time, because like there's been a few people that have gone LA viral for talking shit about LA R&B singers. We won't get into the who's and the weeds of it. But, but it's like people who aren't even from here.
Exactly.
And it's like, obviously you're probably mostly interacting with people who aren't from here as well.
Correct.
And or who are very much like involved in the entertainment industry. And unfortunately, in the entertainment industry, it just is what it is. Most people are full of shit.
That everywhere.
And no matter what you're a part of. Yeah. Exactly. But like, I do feel like particularly like I understand how someone could be scorned by like their experience in the music industry. But like, just because someone lives here, like, you know, they're it's not the same thing.
Correct.
And it's like, if you're not from here, shut the fuck up.
That's it.
Like you're here. You're here,
you know.
You're taking the good.
Right.
You love the, like, there's a reason why you're here.
Right, exactly.
Because you kind of have to be here for your career.
Correct.
So if you could get all that positive out of Los Angeles, but then want to go on Twitter and shit on like fucking homeless people or you know, all these little things, it's like
right. LA is beautiful though, man. Like it's so many different like nuances and like you know.
LA is such a dynamic city. There's like really whatever you're looking for, you can get here.
Yeah, exactly.
And really, if you want to drive within like 3 hours of LA, it's like really limitless. It's like you could go to the fucking desert and trip on shrooms at Joshua Tree. You can go to Irvine and go to the, it's
there's so many different layers to the city, you know. Like how you said, you want to go to Joshua Tree, Palm Springs, Coachella. It's not too far from that.
It's like its own little country, low key, Southern California. It's wild.
Correct.